Hello, everyone, and welcome to Arcane Focus for episode 81. Thank you. Thank you to...
I mark it on your calendar every week.
This is Magic and Mostead, episode 81. We are...
What's my name again?
Yeah, right. Let me check the back of my underwear, written down somewhere. We are in the trenches of the battle royale, the champions of champion bout of Ironside, the undefeated champion of Mostead, and who knows beyond. We are... I don't think we have any announcements. I was going to say.
Until April.
I think we can go straight into the recap. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Lovely. The rumble continues as the chaos of the 30-man battle royale separates our parties, leaving Savannah on her own to fend for herself. As she rounded a corner, she was met by the flower-covered orc, Moreno. The wind carried a slew of petals and flowers that quickly rooted themselves onto Savannah as Moreno charged up to attack. With quick speed and expert use of her mage hand, Moreno found himself at the opposite end of her dagger. The orc fell, and with the last-ditch effort erupted in a surrounding force of nature energy. However, moving on, running off ahead, Rolly and Vera now finding Uthiel, the three heroes face against the drow monk Hopkins, the elder Air Genasi, mage Lorcan, and the rifle-toting human and sharpshooter Voxelencia. With the danger of rushing water to push them off the edge, the party used their speed to quickly close in the distance. Working together, the boys were able to take down Vox, while Vera returned Hopkins' flurry of blows with a heavy inflict wound spell, bringing the monk down. Then, with the underestimated Lorcan in the way, having to fend for himself, he ended up erupting these massive ice and cold attacks, inflicting serious damage. That was until Uthiel pushed him off the edge with shots from his Eldritch Blast. As a blast of smoke and magic left the party, Vera was found herself alone, separated from her friends. See, I lost my place. Apologies. Now facing against Queen, a teleporting hex warrior, bound in leather straps and armor. After taking massive blows but healing herself to keep in the fight, she summoned a massive mystical guardian to knock out the warrior. Before leaving, Vera took note of how familiar Queen was with her, but this was little questions for now, as she quickly met up with Savannah again, finding finally a teammate, as the two ladies faced off against Arthur and Anna, the paladin/cleric combo. They proved to be troublesome. However, using her speed and magic, Savannah was able to take down Anna and commanded Arthur to jump off the arena. We return as Vera and Savannah. You two have just finished off Arthur and Anna. You are near the edge of the arena. Here, I actually have it written down here. You look around, and you can actually hear it with even Savannah with your really high passive perception. The sound of battle, and screaming, and magics, and the sound of metal upon metal, and just yells of pain from random fighters around you has gone kind of cold and quiet. As the dust starts to settle around you, you can look across the large circular arena that has cracks and breaks and protrusions of amethyst geodes. You can see... Actually, roll me perception checks, both Vera and Savannah.
Yeah.
That would be 25.
Yep.
I don't think I need to add my buff, but I'm kind of curious to see what it is. Hold on. Alright, wild child. Jesus. 31.
Jesus Christ.
Natural 20.
Holding on to those rolls. Rolling. Through a series of off-screen chaos as you were not necessarily fighting, but essentially playing defensive at that moment, just trying to keep yourself safe. You turn a corner from what looks to be a piece of rubble and rock, bumping backs with another individual. What is your first reaction when you touch someone that you don't see behind you?
Touch someone that I don't see behind me.
So the idea is like you were ready with your axe in front of you.
You bump butts.
Not really playing aggressive in this moment off screen, just more playing defensive. You turn a corner, walking backwards, trying to get out of sight of what looked to be like a final battle, and you feel someone's back against you. Like you just went back to back.
How far am I away from the chaos?
I would say you're pretty far away. You're about like maybe 50 feet from the final remaining chaos.
I turn around.
Almost in unison, the individual turns around and you see Uthiel, who has a sword at the ready. Almost like immediately has to look up to feel, like to see you in terms of height, stature, and goes, relaxes the arm sort of sway. God, you alright?
I'm going to say, never keep your guard down! And I'm going to go to attack.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, that's smart, because we're gonna go into the next match.
He tenses up and goes, he actually punches your like the side of your arm and goes, shut the fuck up, man. And he kind of
Just got to keep you on your toes is all.
You know what? I'm starting to learn that about you. I'm going to have Uthiel and Rolly make me perception checks.
Alright, you look crooked. You okay?
23.
23. A 4. Uthiel's not the most perceptive. Regardless,
No.
Vera and Savannah with that 25 and 30 whatever, and of course Rolly with your above 20, you all at the same time notice that everything's gone quiet and calm.
That's not
And
That's eerie.
but you don't hear the sound of someone announcing that there's been a winner. You know, you would expect there to be a buzzard or a whistle or a yell or something arcane to indicate that the fight was over, but it hasn't. High perceptions, you guys look across the way, giving a full surrounding of your area, and the four of you can see each other.
Thank God.
You're about 200 feet away, but Rolly and Uthiel and Savannah and Vera, you're apart, but you can see each other.
Think I'm going to watchfully start closing the distance.
I will follow her because I'm not going to be left out here by myself.
Rolly.
Yep. Slowly making my way downtown.
Walking fast.
Walking fast.
Oh, I want to bamf out. Oh, this might be for later. Never mind. Lila can stay where she is for right now.
Uthiel falls with the two warriors and the two men and the two women. You guys see each other, recognize that it's quiet, eerie, and you start to quickly cover the or slowly, you said.
I didn't say slowly. I said I'm just keeping an eye out as
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm not just running without looking.
Got it. Then you're closing the distance. There are pebbles and rocks and stones, protrusions, what seem to be the actual ground itself that has been shaked and moved, pushed up and now is uneven from the terrain. Holes in the actual arena. You could actually hear the sound of water around you. You see one particular large stone in between both teams, duos. The stone starts to crack and crumble, and the stone itself snaps in half, and out pops four figures with what you would recognize. I think Savannah, being the more arcane taught, would recognize it to be a stone shape type of spell, or meld with stone spell, as four individuals land on their knees, as one of the, you see what looks to be a human, almost dark skin, almost grayish at this point, with looks to be like lime green and yellow paint over his face, with what looks to be like just deep forest green hair, some of it braided and twirled going down his shoulders. He's wearing what looks to be very, very like, not a lot of armor, but very casual wear of like grays and whites. He lands on his hands and knees. He looks up. Did we win? Looks over to his friends. You see what looks to be almost like a forest elf, something very nature bound, of this gentleman, very feminine in terms of the way he holds himself. You see a very feminine figure of this man's form, almost bright orange hair that flows over his shoulders, long ears with piercings, bright green eyes, as he's wearing almost like soft armor with red clothings and sort of what looks to be leaves across his arms. He tumbles a little bit, looks around. No, I think we did win. Did we win? Jew, did we win? Looks over to a dwarven woman with gray ashy skin with looks to be a beauty mark right here on the cheek. White hair that actually is heavily braided, almost like a rope that almost swings around. She has a very well-trimmed beard, so almost like tri-points at the cheeks and the chin, and what's to be like almost gray, black and brown armor. She slams her shield on the ground, goes, I don't fucking know. Did we win? No, I don't think we fucking won. Thule, what do you think? And turns her attention to what looks to be a faunus woman, who is short brown hair, wavy, with 2 antlers sticking outwards, a red cloak over white shirt, kind of a skinny girl. As she drops a axe on her side, she doesn't say a word. She just goes, no. Thule says no. And only then do you guys start to close the distance as they start to look around and see you guys. All right. Are you it?
God, let's hope so. Oh, excuse me, Godfather, let's hope so.
We saw them come out of the crystal rock thing, right?
Yeah. I would say because of your knowledge of the arcane, Savannah, you recognize that they casted a spell to meld themselves into the stone to maybe hide a little bit and recover. You do notice that, especially with that high perception check that you did, and I'll carry that over, they've been through some fights. You can see that there are scuffs. Some of them look a little bruised and cut up. It seems like they spent maybe a good chunk of the fight, of the battle royale fighting, and then near the end was like, here's a strategy. Let's wait it out.
So I actually just yelled back, and I'm like, did you hide this whole fight?
The man with the gray hair sits up real quick, does some stuff, and goes, of course we didn't. We fought.
Uh-huh.
But, sometimes we just, it's a strategy. Did you?
I don't know what makes me more upset. The fact you did it, or the fact I didn't think of it first.
Hey, the moment I heard that this is a battle royale, we were gonna try every trick in the book. Not my fault you didn't think of it, but hey, it looks like you survived. That's good. Oh no, baby's upset. He kind of twists a little bit of the shoulder and goes, name's Alejandro.
As way back.
Well, okay. I thought you were more friendly than that. Oh, hi, how's it going?
It's been a long day.
The high elf, the sort of the wooden elf gentleman with the orange hair, the bright orange hair, kind of steps forward and goes, "Darlings, look, it's been a pleasure meeting you. Unlike my friend here, we're here to win. So maybe make this easy on us and take a dip. Yeah?"
I'm gonna get out my bear.
That calls for the bear.
Okay, you throw the, I think it's in the card, yeah?
Yeah.
Throw the card spins in midair.
Oh, what stats do I use for her? Is it black bear now?
I think it's a black bear, yeah.
Let's see.
Black bear.
Well, she's not black bear, but
Lila, yeah?
yeah.
Lila growls a bit. Immediately, the dwarven woman kind of like leans against her weapon, sort of looking at it and goes, "Well, this one's got a bear. I like that. You've been holding on to that all time? I didn't see a bear in the fight, that's all I'm saying."
She hasn't come out to now. I've been in 4 of these and I'm freaking tired.
"Hi there, buddy."
I wouldn't do that.
Lila,
I wouldn't.
"Oh, okay. All right. Mama says I'm mean, I get it."
For right now, you are.
And I'll say, Rolly, you look at the party. The little fawn woman is just dogging you the entire time, but like almost like upwards.
The smallest one.
I'll keep an eye out for actual threats.
Oof. My question is, are you staring her back at her or just ignoring her?
Completely, utterly ignoring her.
She's getting mad now, I'll say. We have to put him on a seat.
Yeah, well, I think we may have to go to bed.
Oh.
I think.
All right, guys. Well, I guess we're gonna take.
He needs to go to bed.
I think we're gonna take a quick early
baby break.
So be right back. And we're back. So there's been a little bit of a friendly exchange between this new group that fought for a bit and hid for a good chunk. It doesn't seem like they're fresh. You guys are able to see that they are, they have some scuffs, they have some use, they've gone through some battles. Probably not as many as you guys have, but certainly, not at 100%, not at peak. Some interest over the bear, a very quiet fawn woman who's very much dogging Rolly, and the two parties, the pair, at least I should say that the men and the women are currently separated. So, you guys haven't really acted aggressively, and neither have they. It's kind of just been like, oh, okay, you survived too, huh? All right, cool. Well, we're gonna fight. Do you want to maybe make this easy on you? And that's sort of where we ended the role play. So let's actually put you in the map, and you guys can tell me what your actions are. I will say that with everyone here, no roll necessary. All of them look like they're ready for a fight, because they don't know you guys, and you see, hands on hips, small magic sort of wisping through the air with some of them. You see the faunus woman grip what looks to be an axe, sort of a normal hand axe, at the ready, and a lot of them are not aggressively attacking now, but if they see any movement from you guys that look concerning, they will jump into action. And I'm only assuming that you guys are almost doing the same as well. So you can see the map where you guys are, as you are currently separated. There are holes in the ground. There are crystals glowing with energy as well, letting off what looks to be a beam every so often. What do you guys do in this moment?
I appreciate that you moved all of us away from the crystals, because we already know that's a bad day.
I will have to throw it in.
I'm like,
There goes your polar bear.
Yeah. What's their names again? Just so I have them for initiative.
The gentleman with green hair is Alejandro. The faunus woman is Tuli. The elven man with orange hair is Autumn. And the dwarven woman with a magnificent beard is Ju Taza.
Okay.
All right, so you guys can all see the map now, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Do you guys jump into initiative, or is there anything else you want to discourse here?
You just realized how far they are.
That's what I was gonna. Actually, before we do that, I look at Vera. I'm like, how do you want to go about this? Straight in or try to avoid?
I mean, if we go center, we're gonna get hit by the crystals too. And I don't know about you, but I'm not having that best day. You can't like mass suggest, can you?
No, I cannot. Can you like base step us to Roly and Uthio?
You're funny. When I say I'm tapped, I'm tapped.
Great.
Shield's gone, face step is gone, and minimal spells.
I might can do a thing. I don't know how effective the thing will be.
What's the thing?
Make them think there's a crystal in front of us so they don't come this way? Or turn us both invisible.
Like invisible better? My question is if they can sense us or not. Or dispel you. Or counterspell you.
Oh, actually, I did that. Wait. Oh yeah, I can turn us both invisible. I have one third level spell slot left, so yeah, I can turn us both invisible until we can think of something else.
Guess that'll work. Advantage. I think we get if you hit you bamp out, huh? If you hit somebody.
If you hit somebody, you vamp out, so it gives you some time.
While you having that discussion, Uthio walks over to you, Rolly, and goes, "So what's the plan?"
So I'm thinking, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go introduce myself to these two over here,
Mm-hmm.
and you come around the side and back me up.
You jumping?
Oh, I'm jumping.
Okay. I'll cut off their flank. You hit them off. You tell me when. And like a perfect soldier, ready for the action.
I mean, I feel like invisibility will work, not knowing their plan.
Do you cast invisibility?
I'm gonna get closer to Vera, and I'll use my last third level to cast invisibility on both of us.
Everyone roll initiative. The invisibility goes off, so you will be starting the initiative as invisible, but immediately the elven man looks and goes, "They're going to disappear!" and calls it out, sort of recognizing the spell.
I need these dice rolls on things that matter. Natural 20. I don't have any mods, so that's it.
18.
15.
Hold on.
So I'll wait until you're ready for my rolls.
Sav was a 15?
Mm-hmm.
And Rolly was 18. Okay.
Uthiel 9.
Oh,
Cool.
sad boy.
Tuli,
Mm-hmm.
7.
Also sad.
Even worse. Jutaza, 18.
Okay.
Autumn,
Uh-huh.
23.
Hmm.
And Alejandro, 14.
Okay, well, Rolly and, who else? Jutaza have the same roll, so who has the higher dex?
Probably him. She has a low dex. Also, on initiative counter 20, I want you to add layer.
Okay. I'll fix the map post-it. 1 second. I have a question, though, because if Autumn got a 23 and I got a natural 20, does she just go ahead and go first?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't forget to roll for...
Oh, yeah, I got to
You're
roll
familiar.
for...
And where does the bear come in? Can we send the bear out?
Well, it depends on their initiative.
I think I almost have everybody. Hold on.
So you do have Lila on your side now.
Yeah, I know.
Vera's been holding on to that for a while.
I forgot about her. I felt bad. I was like... Okay, you said Lair 20. Do I go before Lair or Lair goes before me?
A Lair goes after you, we can say. Lair doesn't have a dex modifier.
It'd be weird if it did, but okay. Oh yeah. Let me see if the Blackbird is...
That's dexterous, man.
That's very dexterous.
I don't know what's with this dice.
Did you get nothing in natural 20? You're burning natural 20s.
This
Not
dice
time for
screwed
it.
me up last time so hard, and I
It's
just keep
screwing you up
rolling it
now.
because it's the only one there.
It's screwing you up now.
That dice.
But
better
me
give
and
you
Lila
15.
don't have any dex mods, so do we just go? Do I go before her, and she can
you
just go
choose.
next to me?
You can choose if you want her to go first.
Okay.
I'll let you have that option since
I'm
you're
like,
familiar.
we both suck, so
No, you both roll. You both got natural 20s.
we both are not dexterous things.
So,
I-
with
that
all
dexterous fear be scary.
yeah, with all that in mind, who's first?
Autumn.
Autumn. Okay. He looks to Ju. Goes, do I save it? Do I use it now? She kind of taps his knee and goes, well, you use it now, because if you don't, who knows if we're going to survive? All right. Autumn reaches for what looks to be almost like a cuff bracer on his arm with what looks to be a dial. Turns it almost halfway from one click to the other, and his hair splits in terms of coloration. One is a light blue, with the other half being his autumn. And you hear almost like a dual voice coming from his breath as he kind of talks. All right, I don't know how long this will last, but let's go. He is going to. Oh, what's a good thing here? Who looks scary? Hold on. Natural 20. I burned a natural 20. Shit. Wait, what?
Dice to get.
Is there no save?
I can't see you. I'm not here. You don't exist.
Okay. It's very fitting, Steve, that you're moving a lot and sort of dancing around.
Oh no.
He looks over to you, Rolly, and goes, "My gracious large man, I have a plan. Time for you to move your feet."
I had a feeling. I was like, oh no, not this spell.
And he's going to cast Irresistible Dance on you. There is no save, I just realized. You can spend an action to try to make a save, but essentially you ready your axe, and you can feel your shoulders bump as you can hear almost this fey-like music into your mind, and your body just starts to move on its own. While you are dancing, you have to use all your movement to dance without leaving your space. You have a disadvantage on dex saving throws, and you may spend an action to try to save from it on your turn. So currently you... What type of dance would Rolly do? Is he a dancer?
He's not really a dancer per se, so he'll try his best at dancing, which is basically like flailing around all over the place.
As Rolly becomes is just unable to do anything but dance. He's going to look over to Thule and go, "Thule, young maiden, you have my blessing." And he's going to give a bardic, which I believe is a D10. Okay, perfect. He's going to stay where he feels comfortable where he is. He's not much of get in the fight type of person, so that's gonna be his turn.
Okay. Next is me. And I
Okay.
think I've just stared at Rolly dancing. Let me see.
If you were both caught off guard by the dancing.
I think we're just like, I think even Lila's just like does the weird dog head tilts where it's just like, I thought we were fighting, Mom.
Yeah, Uthiel definitely is like, Rolly, stop it. What are you doing? Stop.
These hips don't lie, Uthiel.
Now's not the cut it out. Are we still doing the thing?
Watch me dance. Also, I can't stop it.
Okay. What do you do, Vera?
Well, I'm looking. I was gonna do a thing, but I don't. How far is Rolly?
How far is Rolly? Rolly right now is
I was gonna see.
70 feet away.
As much as I love him to dispel. Wait, let me move first. Let's see.
Yeah, move first, because remember, you're still invisible. You do that, you no longer invisible.
I just know I keep forgetting that the green things are water, and I kind of don't want to move towards it. And if I move further inward, I'm gonna get a crystal. So I think I'm just gonna stay there, even if they can see me.
How far is the spell magic?
120 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can reach. What level spell are you casting that at?
The regular one, 3rd level.
3rd level?
Yeah.
Uh,
Bastard gonna counter me. You can't see it. You don't know I'm invisible.
oh, that's a good point.
She's invisible when she's casting it.
Yeah.
That
It's not
is a
till
solid point.
after. Yeah,
You
but-
can dispel it. I was going to counterspell, but you're right. You can do this without them seeing.
I'm not here.
Rolly.
Till after.
Vera, you reach outwards, seeing that small wisp of energy forcing.
She
Rolly
knows
to
it's gonna
dance.
bite her in the ass, but she does reach over.
You reach over and almost like reaching out to something in the horizon, you grab onto that magic, crush it in between your palm of your gauntlet covered hand, and Rolly, you don't hear the music anymore, and your legs start to relax.
I think
Oh
you just
god, I never want to do that again.
you see Vera apparate, and she's just like, man.
All right, DM, who did it? Point me.
I'll say you get a reaction from Autumn, who looks to you. First looks to you, Rolly, and is visibly like disappointed. Like, looks over to now the apparating Vera and goes, "Come on, that's a high spell."
Yeah, well, it's been a day. I'm not in the mood for
That's a very high spell that I casted and I've been holding on to.
Oh, good. Last round. Good use. I've never seen him do that.
Well, thanks.
Made me laugh.
Very visibly upset. That's your action?
Yeah. I'm not going to move towards them. And then it's Lila next. What do I want Lila to do?
Where would you like Lila to go?
She has 40 feet of movement.
No, wait, you can click and hold. Tell me where you want to go.
Oh, I know. I'm just seeing where 40 feet of movement would be. I don't like it. Well, if she gets bammed, she gets bammed.
So you want her to go here?
Yeah.
Okay, 30 feet of movement.
Question is, because I don't think she can get within attacking range of anybody.
I mean, she has 10 more feet, yeah?
Yeah.
So, 10 more feet.
She has to be within 5 feet to hit somebody.
Yeah, I just showed you.
Alright, is she gonna get zapped by a crystal?
It hasn't gone off yet. You don't know the trajectory.
I don't think she will. Okay, I put her there.
Okay. I would like you to have a dex save for Lila.
Of course. Let's see if I roll this. I don't want to roll that dice again because it's
Come on,
big.
Tetris bear.
Okay, 18 because she ain't
18?
got nothing to it. She's got a big old.
The ground that Lila was stepping on.
Uh
Let's see.
oh. She jumps and she hugs the green guy.
Essentially, this ground here.
Uh huh.
Sorry, right here, I believe. No, it would be this far. Cracks and falls.
Oof.
However, she is able to quickly move out of the way, as this now is empty space. But
well, now we got
jumping ahead, and you see the crack and the actual ground itself start to crumble underneath.
Now we got to worry about that. I'm saying that audibly so Sav could hear me.
Actually, have a question for the DM. Does that mean all the little areas where the ground looks weak on the map are the potential of that?
You get a sense that's probably the case.
Okay.
Was it her action to do that, Dex, or is that just a thing
that just happens. So
Okay.
you do have an action.
Well, it says she makes 2 attacks, so she's gonna make them on Green Boy in front of her.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, does the 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Okay. 6 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
I don't know if that'll hit. Is it 15 hit?
15 hits.
Oh, squishy boy. 7 plus 2. 9 points of slashing damage. Another d4 apparently.
Lila reels up like you would see like in National Geographic where like a bear's ready to fight, just stands on her hind legs, just completely overshadowing this man. He's kind of a skinny guy. He's not like bulky or anything. He's not really wearing armor as well. She 2 massive swipes from her claws and they do find purchase. However, it doesn't seem like it scratches through his clothing or to him. He does sort of reacting like and some arcane ward is cut through and is weakened.
Lovely. Next up is Alaire,
Let's see here.
because that's all she can do. She moved. She attacked.
You notice here. I'll change the coloration. We'll make it green to stand out. This crosses here. This crosses here. This crosses here.
Like a pizza slice.
This crosses here, and this crosses here.
Pizza slice. and what?
These lights strike outwards and drop.
Ah. My bear's not crispy, yay. Don't like it.
No one gets affected. Who's next?
Rolly,
Rolly.
who's probably
Alright.
really pissed.
Who did it?
Very pretty.
Autumn, which would be the Elven man.
Oh yeah.
You jumping that?
35. With the boots of string and
Yes,
sprite.
I am jumping. I've got the boots. Okay, I would like to activate rage.
All right, you start to rage. You jump midair, landing with a heavy thud.
Then oh, I can't do it. Sadness. Okay, I'm gonna reckless attack.
Okay. You go to an attack before you roll. You see the faunus woman who's been staring daggers at you this entire time. You reach back, reeling back, ready for an attack. And as you're about to slam down, she reaches outwards and almost pulls like a duplicate away from you, as almost like you were ready to attack and, you know, in a for sure fire away, and you do not have advantage.
All right,
As she restores balance.
cool. I hit the elf.
Yes, you do.
Who's the other one? The little one? Is that the one next to me?
That's the Dwarven woman. Yeah, who's next to you right now.
Oh, okay, good.
I feel like I'm miming to Uthiel, like the one with the horns.
That'll be a dirty
Hit her.
20.
Dirty 20. Let's see. This is for Autumn. Autumn is going to use a reaction to do cutting words.
Ooh.
So the dirty 20 minus 9. So that's 11 to hit. You miss.
And the dwarven woman did the same thing? Oh, was that the elf?
That was for the elf. That was your attack on the elf, because that was your
No,
initial...
I'm saying who activated that?
Oh, he did.
It's an ability of his.
Autumn the elven man just sort of like reaches outwards and slows you down enough where he can dodge.
All right. Well, I'm gonna then move my next attack to the dwarven woman.
Okay.
Will this one have advantage as well, or...
So this one does have advantage
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's Horn Lady that took your advantage away.
for that one attack.
All right. That would be a. That is gonna be over 23.
That hits.
All right. Uh, 14 points of damage. One of it is radiant.
Okay. Yeah, a solid across her gray and black armor with bits of like inlining of some sort of ruins as it cuts through. She looks directly to Tool and goes, she can't really give a direct order right now, but she definitely is looking for help.
I'll need her to roll a strength save.
Okay. Dirty 20.
All right, she will stay
She's a bulky dwarven woman. Very bulky.
for now.
For now. Oh, that would have been smart. That would have been very... I see what you're doing there, Rolly. Rolly's a smart man. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Okay.
Chutaza.
Jutaza. She's going to look to Tuli and go, Tuli! I need you to take care of the big one, please. She's going to cast... Where is it? Wait, does she not have it? I know she does. Oh, no, well, she's still going to ask for that help, though. I guess it's the wrong person who has that spell, but she definitely still wants her Tuli to come by to help. And in the meantime, she is going to cast... She's going to cast Heat Metal on your axe, Rolly.
Eep.
So I need you... Let's see here. I'm going to see when the actual damage takes. Okay, so I need you to make me a con save.
Uh, 26.
26. You succeed. You take 5 points of fire damage.
I will use my reaction.
Use a reaction, and you are able to grip it hard, only taking 2 points of fire damage. However, the axe is now starting to heat up. You start to notice that the metal itself is starting to turn a soft pinkish hue, on its way to even a brighter glow. As she currently reaches outwards and casts that. She's going to move, sort of circle around you, kind of get into range, and that's going to be your turn.
Sav's up.
Sav.
Alright, let me do a few measurements and then I think I have an idea. So I will definitely have to move. I'm gonna use my movement to move here.
Got it.
That was 3 feet. And I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on our little fawn chick.
Okay. What kind of save is that?
It's a disadvantaged wisdom save. Because I am still invisible.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You're 100% right. that is going to be a 4. Sorry, 5.
Eep.
I'm laughing.
You release the spell, and you hear almost like a dry voice, like like she doesn't speak a lot, and and almost like starting to freak out a little bit, hyperventilate, but is unable to stop laughing.
She not gonna like that.
And you become visible.
Something. I think that's all I.
Oh wait, apologies. I have to roll once more because she is a fawn woman, and faunas have advantage against spells. But she has disadvantage because you were invisible. So I'm gonna do instead of a roll here, I'm gonna roll it on Foundry
That's just a regular flat.
because it'd just be a regular flat roll. So my apologies. Does a 14 beat it?
Nope.
All right. Regardless, the spell still is active.
And I'll end my turn.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
Oh, I pushed it. Sorry.
Wait. I think I can still save myself.
No.
She was given Bardic Inspiration. So that's a 14 plus.
Darn it.
Does a 16 beat it?
Need a 17.
It didn't work. It didn't work. All right. Hey, that's how the roll went. After you, Savannah.
Alejandro.
He's fighting against a bear? He doesn't want to fight against a bear. That's so stupid.
Don't call our bear stupid.
I feel like he's saying this out loud. This is so
I know.
stupid.
If he says it out loud, my response is out loud.
Oh, that might be cool.
If you hurt my bear, I'm not gonna be happy. I know he has to, but I'm not gonna be happy
I know.
regardless.
Hold on, we're gonna place it. We're gonna do something fun.
Your fun and my fun are two different things in this game.
I would like Lila to get me a wisdom save.
I was like, she has advantage on wisdom checks, but not. What is this? Oh. It's more than I thought a bear would have.
She's a black bear, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's +1. Oh, good for her. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
19 +1.
He reaches out and goes, "Nice bear. All right, how about you fight for me?" And
I like
Lila
to-
sits down, goes, like almost just had to sneeze it out.
I want her to yell in his face after he.
All right, I fucked up. His dominate beast did not work. But he did cast an abjuration spell, so he does get some bonuses there. He goes, all right, shit. And can't do anything right now.
Uthiel's up.
Oh boy, Uthiel. What are you gonna do, my boy? He's gonna do what Rolly told him to do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Keep in mind he still has additional 10 feet for an hour. I don't know how that equates.
Yes.
And then he
He's
has
gonna need that.
the
5,
bond up on
10.
him.
He is going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Dwarven woman with the plus D4 because he's still bonded.
Let's see.
At Jewel Taza. One's a natural 20.
Very good.
The other one is sadly only a 12, and that does not hit. But the natural 20, we're gonna obviously that's gonna hit. So it's gonna be 2d10. All right, that's not bad. That's 15 points of damage, and she is pushed 10 feet.
Push her in the hole would be good.
So that's 15 points as he reaches out the sword. The first one hitting a bit of the crystal. The other one hitting her straight on the shoulder. She looks almost to the side, ready for that, and immediately is caught off guard as one goes wide, the other one hits her in the side. She is pushed back. 15 points of damage. That's gonna be his turn.
Thule.
Thule's laughing. Thule cannot stop laughing. Yeah, she's finding this hilarious. But I believe at the end of her turn,
She can make a wisdom save.
does she have any boot? She just has no actions. Like what is the?
She just has suspended laughing, I think.
If you fall prone laughing.
Oh, she's prone laughing. Oh, that's
Yeah.
even worse. Okay, she's got to make a wisdom save.
She's on the ground laughing, having a panic attack.
Oh no, yeah, she's having a major panic attack. Okay. That's a natural 17 plus 1. That's 18.
She's out.
She
She's gonna be
stops
mad.
laughing,
I know she's gonna be mad.
gets like a bit of like. It's at the end of her turn that she has to make the save, yeah?
Let me double check.
At the end of each turn, yeah. She kind of takes a few huffs of breath and just clocks her head towards you, Savannah. And it is. You see, Jutaza, the dwarven woman, goes, "Help us! Don't worry about that one!" And you just see Thule go, "Oh, great. Okay, well, you found your target. Fine." That's her turn, because I had the end of the turn.
Autumn, top of the round.
Top of the round for Autumn. Yeah, Autumn doesn't like Rolly being here.
Yeah, the two gingers can't get along. You did make him jig.
I would like
Which is-
everyone to make me a... What kind of save is it? Oh, it has to be in a cube. All right, let me double check and see here. Okay, within range. Okay, everyone except for Uthiel has to make me a save.
What kind of save?
It's going to be a wisdom save.
Oh, I get D4.
I'll take it. That's a 19.
Okay.
Plus.
I rolled a 10.
Oh.
Rolly, your movements are... You see the world. This is what Rolly's... so what'd you get?
22.
22. You two are fine. Rolly, from your point of view, Autumn just starts to get a little faster. And then you look around and you see the dwarven woman talking in half, like almost 1.5 speed faster than she was. And you start to notice that the water's flowing way quicker than you expected. Everything's moving in fast motion. Everyone on the outside, Rolly's moving at half speed. As the magic starts to affect you, and you are slowed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is that it?
That's going to be his spell. He's going to move towards Jutaza. Be like, all right, I did it. Help me. That's going to be his turn.
It's my turn.
Oh, wait, he'll give a bardic. He's going to give a bardic to Alejandro. Yeah.
I have a question.
What's your question?
Because I know Lila can make touch attacks, but is that my turn or her turn? She does that.
You would have to spend your action to do a touch attack.
But she just does it for me, right?
She does do it for you.
Okay. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Uh-oh. My baby is up.
He hasn't slept long.
Let's see. Maybe he'll go back.
Okay. Well, your turn.
No, I know. I'm seeing what level this is. Why can I never find it?
Oh, that was just a
Oh, him yelling?
yeah. Alright, he's still asleep.
Okay. Second level, inflict wounds.
Second level inflict wounds. Yeah.
Hold on.
Roll to hit.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, it hits. Your bear stands up, ready for an actual bear hug, grasp him around, and surge of divine and radiant energy.
She didn't like that he tried to convert her. I gotta get another d4. Okay. Ooh. 26 points.
Okay.
Necrotic.
You see that that ward around him shatter, and the divine energy starts to crackle across his cheek and neck as he, as due to your spell being active, having to let go, lets go, slams her legs onto the ground as Alejandro looks a little shaken.
Good girl. It's actually her turn now, after me.
Okay.
So she's going to do her 2 attacks. Bite and a claw on this man. 15?
Shield.
Better. 21.
That hits. First one cracks against what looks to be like an arcane shield. Something green, light green, scratches again. However, she swings upwards.
7 points of slashing.
7 points of slashing. Oh boy.
That's it.
Okay. Who's next?
Lair.
The lair. Oh, okay. I think we do have some people in line.
Uh-oh, Sam.
I was hoping I moved in far enough. Let's see.
I think it's going to be Lila and
No!
and
Could she have moved or no? I think she'd have to be in between those 2 geniuses.
so I think Savannah, Lila, and Jutaza have to make me some con saves.
Okay, she better be con heavier than bear.
Be nice, be nice. 16?
That
Ah.
saves.
19 plus 2, 21.
That saves. So does Jutaza. Everyone takes 7 points of force damage.
Dodge?
That is
Or
for
evade?
that's for dex saves.
Ah, never mind.
So you take 7
Alright. Ouch.
as the lights. And it's less of dodging light, which is why you can't use dex. It's more of how hardy can you take that energy that flares out.
Rolly's next.
Rolly.
Okay. What I would like to do. How much movement do I have?
I mean, you still have your full movement.
For
Just-
slow.
slowed, right?
Sorry. A slowed. Good point. I think you might have half movement.
I was gonna say, I think it's half.
My apologies. Your speed is halved.
Cool. I'd like to use 15 movement. Move over here.
Okay.
I would then like to use reckless attack, and I would like to hit the dwarf.
Okay. Tuli's going to use another reaction to take away that advantage. So you roll just straight.
Uh, 24 to hit.
24 to hit. Autumn is going to use his reaction to do another cutting words. 24. I gotta roll a d10. That was a d8. So 24 to 19. It still hits.
Okay. I'd like to then also use a bonus action.
Oh wait, this is to the woman, right?
No, this is to the dwarf.
The dwarf. That just hits. That's her AC.
I would like to use a bonus action to activate Overwhelming Cleave to also strike the elf with the same attack.
Okay. Both.
I'll have to actually roll that one too.
Yeah, you do. This one you do have advantage on.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Okay,
So
let
that's
me roll
one
2
attack, one
damage.
bonus action. Solid. So this damage, this is going to who?
Dwarf.
Okay, got him.
Taza,
Jutaza.
I think.
That'll be 14 points of damage.
Okay. She needs to make a con save first. Succeeds. She holds on to slow. Actually, hold on for a hot second. I have to double check the wording of slow. You may just have an action. And it may... Let me double check the wording of slow. It can't make more than one melee or range attack during its turn, so you only get one.
So then I couldn't activate Overwhelming Cleave.
You wouldn't be able to activate Overwhelming Cleave.
And so it's just strictly one attack.
It's just one attack because you were
Okay,
slowed.
yeah.
So that's
I'll
14.
hit her.
You still do the 14 points of damage. She makes the con save, so you're still slowed, but she needs to make a strength save.
Can you push her in the water, bro?
That's his goal. That's going to be a 22, my man.
Oh,
That makes it.
Strength is their second highest stat.
she is
I
a
was
dwarf.
like, maybe not. Should not do that to the beefy dwarf.
The beefy dwarf's the one fucking me up.
You
I know.
and even though you are slowed, you are strong and forceful enough where she brings up a shield, and even in the slow-mo state, you knock it down and cut it right into her throat as she kind of has to throw your hand away. You are about to kick, and she's able to swiftly dodge out of the way.
That'll be my turn.
Jutaza.
Jutaza. Yeah, she doesn't like that.
Oh, actually, real quick, since I don't bonus action for Overwhelming Cleave, does that mean I still have a bonus action?
You do.
Cool. I would like to bonus action change Gambler's Call to Fire.
Fire set as the blade itself. I also need you to make me another con save.
Of course, that's when I get a nat 20.
You are still holding on to your weapon that's currently burning still. Even though the blade is hot because you've changed out Gambler's Call, you take 4 points of fire damage because of the heat metal. Okay. No reaction to half that? Okay, perfect. Jutaza's next?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's also not looking really good. Is that a con? No, it's not. Okay. I'm trying to see what is the best option here. I need... How far is that? 30 feet range? I can't see if it's going to reach. No, he's out of range. I need Lila, Savannah, and Rolly to make me charisma saves.
Oh, freaking. This is...
Nice, be nice, be nice.
Oh,
Nat 20.
your save is not good.
Nat
8.
20? 8. Got it.
Probably not the nat 20.
16?
16. 16 fails.
She has a -2. She got an 18.
Rolly, the heat metal stops as she ceases concentration on that.
My bear.
Savannah, you succeed.
Okay.
Both Lila and Rolly are now baned.
Oh, they got a D4. I feel like Roller really wants to punch these people. It's not getting to.
And that's going to be the end of her turn.
So what is Bane?
Essentially, when you make an attack roll or saving throw or a check, I roll a d4 and I minus that from your total.
Spell, right?
It is a spell.
What level?
That is a first level.
Can I spell perceive that?
How does that work again?
Let me go back to the book.
Yeah.
Immediately after a creature casts a spell that targets you or includes you in its area of effect, you can use your reaction to force the creature to make a saving throw. With this spell casting ability modifier, the DC equals your spell DC. Blah, blah, blah. On a failed save, you negate the spell's effect against you, and you steal the knowledge of the spell.
Okay, and this would also negate the spell too.
It would negate the spell, and I steal the knowledge of the spell.
Would you like to do that and use your reaction?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna roll, I guess, a d20 plus her wisdom modifier.
Yeah. Let me go back. I just saw it. With your spell casting ability modifier, so is
Okay.
it wisdom or?
She is a cleric, but I don't think it's gonna matter because she rolled a natural 5. So this is what happens. We're gonna rewind time a little bit. You are affected by the Baned spell. The moment that spell targets you, you're able to successfully save, and not only that, you can softly see the weave, the magical essence that leaves her holy symbol out of her hand that just spreads outwards, grabbing onto Lila, grabbing onto Rolly, and you almost wrap your arm around it and jettison out. You see immediately a small little bead leave her holy symbol, and you grab, almost like a fishing line, you grab everything, and a new chapter is written on your book as you see the spell Bane. It is a first level spell. You can look it up if you wish. It's a pretty good spell. But that means, since we're rolling back time, Rolly, you were not baned, and neither was Lila.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Save the bear.
That's pretty goddamn cool. And that is her turn.
Forgot who that was. That was Jutaza?
That was Jutaza.
Okay, Sab's up next.
I know all of them are gonna come after me soon. So,
Savannah's playing some pretty good defense right now.
I can jump over this, right?
Make me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Let's see. That is gonna be a 19.
Yeah, you can jump over it.
Oh, have to switch back. Bonus action, distract, booming blade. Spawn woman needs to go away.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
19 does connect. Just connects.
That's terrifying to know. Double check.
I feel like they're most of them are AC heavy except for Green Boy and maybe Autumn over there.
Well, 29 points of damage.
Damn.
Not as high as I was hoping.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I know. But I'm gonna pay for it now, so.
She's going to use a reaction as you see. Now you're this close to Thule. On her axe, there seems to be like these druidic symbols and runes. One of them flashes orange. And as your dagger strikes outward, for a split second, the world itself turns like 35 degrees. And you now see yourself, your hand, sunk into something. And you can now see the the blue fur.
Purple, you ass.
Oh, purple, sorry.
You're gonna stab my bear, at least get it right.
The purple fur of Lila. And as you look up, you could see the surprised look of Lila as she has used a ruin to redirect your attack. And as you pull away, the world shifts back, and you look to your left, now realizing what happened, and Lila drops.
Lila poofs. My bear!
I'm so mad right now.
I think Vera's hair just turns red. Like, she is
I'm gonna
mad.
use my last bit of movement to get close, away from the edge. So I'll go between the two,
Okay.
and I'll end my turn there.
Who's next?
Oh, okay. With Sam, Alejandro.
Alejandro. Alejandro's going to go. That was some sick moves. But I'm trying to remember who cast slow unruly. I think it might have
It
been
was
Autumn.
Chutaza. No?
No, Jutaza had the. Okay, it's Autumn that has the slow on him, so it's perfect. Alejandro is going to see the anger coming out from Tool and goes, "Okay, have your fun. I understand she messed with you. Would you like to?" And immediately she just sort of grips the axe. You got it. He reaches a hand, and you look over to your right, Savannah, and Thule begins to grow.
Oh, crap.
Almost double her size. He goes, well, I hope you had fun. Looking to you, Savannah. I hope you had fun. And kind of takes a little step. But that's his turn. Who's after Alejandro?
Uthiel.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Be in the crystals.
Oh, is it what you yell?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, don't be in the crystal.
Well,
you can help, just don't be in the crystal. He has 40 feet.
He does. So it would have been 30 feet, 40 feet. All right, yeah, that works. Yeah, let's attack the elven man. He's gonna take 2 swipes with his longsword. Both. Wait, what's that? Plus. It's a 6 plus. That's gonna miss. The first one does attack though.
With a D4?
Ooh, that might change the game. Hold on. Both hit.
Eh.
Thank you for reminding me. That's going to be 18 points of damage in total. Autumn needs to make 2 con saves as Uthiel strikes twice. Succeeds. Ruli is still slowed. But Uthiel's trying to chip away from that. And Autumn doesn't look too good. But that's Uthiel's turn.
Thule.
Thule is going to use a bonus action for Giant's Might.
Oh, ish.
I might go down, guys.
And she gets... Oh, no. She grows even larger
Oh dear.
as now it's medium, large, huge Faunus woman looks down at you, Savannah, and like a deer or almost like a stag, angry, bit of steam releases from her nose, and she's going to attack. That's going to be a 28. Okay. That's going to be 30 points of damage.
Ow.
You can use your
Go up.
you can use
Oh,
your,
dodge.
you can dodge, use your reaction. So you take 15 in total. Some of that was fire damage, I should mind you. And I would like you to make me a strength save.
That's gonna get 17.
17. As she slams her now gigantic axe down, It cracks the ground underneath you as you dodge quickly, but the force of it hits you hard, and as she lifts up her axe, you see small bits of fiery chain. She's gonna take a second attack.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Natural 19.
Hits.
Thing is, I can't do anything from this distance. I'm too far.
17 points of damage.
Still up.
And she's gonna use an action surge.
Oh shit.
Dirty 20.
Hits.
– 14 points of damage.
Got a big one. Big problem.
Still up.
Last
Oh my
attack.
God.
Natural 20.
Big one. Big problem.
Hits.
Oh boy.
This might be the one that do it, guys.
$23 points of damage.
Savannah's down.
Gigantic axe swings coming down from Thule. As Savannah, you are unconscious. It is not to the death, and you are considered out of the game.
So did I take her out of initiative?
She's out of initiative. You don't have to make death saves because they didn't try to kill you to the death.
Although
I better not have died in this competition, otherwise Rolly's gonna do it or die.
Okay. Well, top of the round, Autumn.
Well, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. She has a speed of...
Oh, that's right.
It's unsafe to go there, but she is going to use...
Oh, no, you don't. You already got my bear.
She's going to move a little bit, use her Faunus Leap, and land on the opposite side of Uthiel. That's her turn.
Gonna have to kill a bitch. Anyway, Autumn's up.
Autumn's like, yes! That's how you do it! He is going to... What's a good fun thing here? He's holding on to slow, so you can't do anything like that. He's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. Who's within 30 feet of him? You are, and he is as well. Yeah, he's going to cast Mass Cure Wounds. His last 5th level. And everyone gets 15 hit points back. But he's kind of trapped. He can't really move without invoking both Uthiel or Rolly's action here. So he's just going to stay there healing up everyone. And that's his turn.
My turn.
Okay.
You're mad.
I gotta see how far she is. Oh, I don't want to move her next to her. Not yet.
Oof. Jutasa needed that.
Oh, I can get her. I was gonna
Push
move.
her in the hole. Push her in the hole.
I cannot push something that big in the hole. As much as I... Oh crap, I'm in the line of crystals. I'm staying where I'm at. This sucks. Alright. Doesn't matter. Still within range. She needs to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Okay. That's going to be a 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Fail. Banishment. Bye, bitch.
Indomitable.
I'm mad. That was my last
23.
one. Yeah, that succeeds. I hope I have her attention.
You do have her attention. But she's got easy pickers right here. You release the spell. She immediately looks to you. I also have to mention she was rolling with advantage too, don't forget.
I don't care. I'm just mad. I have to stay there. I don't like this. I don't like it. Oh, no, I took Layla off. Okay. Lila's gone. Valeri's next.
The lair?
She's in the line of the lair.
Oh, she
Yep.
That.
definitely is.
Well, I think she's pretty con heavy in the moment. Just a kiss. I think I'm just yelling for Uthiel to get his ass out of that line of sight. Because that's not good.
I kind of feel Rolly, Autumn, Uthiel, and maybe not Uthiel actually. He might just make it. Definitely these three and her for being in this line. Okay, so Rolly, go ahead and make me a con save. Everyone else needs to make one too, so we'll start with Thule.
Well, if Uthiel has to make one, it's with a d4.
No, he.
28.
You succeed. Thule definitely succeeds. Autumn. He succeeds. Oh, she fails. Jutaza.
She have to make a con save on slow too.
Yeah. No, not slow. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't have a concentration spell anymore. She had heat metal and she tried to do Bane, but Savannah stole it. I lost count. Hold on. 11 plus
1.
16 points of damage. So that means Rolly, you take 8. Thule takes 8. And Jutaza takes 16. So that means Autumn, though, even though he took 8, has to make a con save for the slow.
There you go. One of them.
I was like, somebody has it up.
That's a natural 2. Rolly, you are no longer slowed.
Please hit them.
Oh, it's pain time.
It's Rolly's turn after the lair.
You are no longer slowed. And I think it is his turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, it is. It is pain time now.
Rolly, you are up.
Again, reckless attack, and I'm focusing straight on Autumn.
I hurt my bear.
Go for it.
They knocked out Sam. And now we have a giant bitch behind you.
That's a 19.
His last cutting words. That's going to be a 17 instead, which actually is his AC, so you still hit.
Do I still get the brutal critical because I rolled a 19?
Yes, you do.
Oh boy, pain time.
Oh, then his cutting words wouldn't have mattered. That's a critical for you. So I'm gonna give that back to him, but you still have your...
That's what I meant to say. I rolled a 19. I'll say natural next time.
Apologies. Yes, that is a crit for you, meaning, no rolls necessary. This is gonna hurt.
Rightfully so.
Whenever Rolly gets a crit, it's gonna hurt.
Okay, I believe, what was the thing I had where I could reroll damage? Was that champion?
No, that's one of your feats. I think it's like Great Weapons Master or something.
Yes, it's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
one.
So you can
I'll
reroll your
reroll
ones.
one. That's better. That'll be 31 points of damage.
He's still up, but not looking good. Would you like to make him a save?
I would like him to make him a strength save. Yes.
That's gonna be a -1. It's gonna be a 14. You kick him 10 feet back as he almost knocks against the crystal, and you take his space.
I'll then go to my second attack.
Go for it.
Uh, 24.
24 hits. Oh boy. Yeah.
Uh, 17 points of damage on that one.
Rolly, how do you knock this guy out?
Can we say that with the second hit? Oh, actually, the crystals are big enough that they block the water, right?
They do, but I'm gonna let you have freedom of the storytelling here. In terms of the trajectory that you're taking, but if you wish to knock him to the side, or if you want to do anything else, you can.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm I'm gonna aim, instead of hitting him with a blade, I'm gonna hit him with the blunt of it like a bat, which will force him onto the push him back into the crystal.
Mhm.
But then he'll hit the side and go into the water.
You swing, and in that switch moment, you tilt your wrist a little bit. You hit his shoulder hard enough where he stumbles back. His back hits the edge of the crystal, and he loses balance, falls into the water below.
Even Steven. That's your turn.
That will be it for me.
Jutaza.
Chutaza. She's gonna go, oh, you dick!
Fair. Autumn started. Take him out. Our initiative has gotten noticeably smaller.
You know what? Just because you're acting like a little bitch. I'm kidding. But she is gonna think like someone's concerned. She's gonna cast Heat Metal on Vera at 5th level.
You bitch. Oh, hey, Uthiel reaction.
Okay, yeah, he'll use it. So that means.
Wait, so does that mean your armor is going to be continuously hot?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do the.
Which isn't good, because then we only got 2 men in the circle.
Vera, you take 25 points of fire damage, reduced to half, which is going to be. What's 24 divided by 2 is
12.
12, yeah.
Alright. Do I keep taking it, or just that's the one time?
Well, the problem with heat metal is that you could drop it, but you are in
Yeah.
armor. It's going to take you a whole minute to undon, so you're just going to end up taking it. I'm not going to have you make a con save. It's going to happen at the beginning of every turn because I don't think you can drop your armor right now.
No.
No. I feel like it's easier that way. But she is concentrating on that spell.
Mm-hmm.
So, who's next?
I forgot where the hell we were. Jutaza Alejandro.
Alejandro is going to... Doesn't like how Uthiel's been... Oh, man. There's so many spells I have here because this is a thing. But he also doesn't want to hurt his teammates, which is actually getting a little dicey. You know what? He's going to play it safe. He's going to cast Magic Missile at level 5. So that's going to be... $7d4 plus 7.
Reaction.
$23 points of damage. Your user reaction. So he takes 11. Uthiel takes 11 points of damage as numerous light green darts find their target. Don't even need a roll to hit, but they strike true.
After Alejandro, it's Uthiel if he doesn't do something else.
That's gonna be his turn.
Who feels that?
Uthiel's gonna try to fuck up this fawn woman. And you know what?
Big bitch hitter. Easy
I'm gonna be
target.
very honest. He's also gonna use an action surge because he's been saving it.
I'm currently frying in a tin can over here.
Let me double check Tooley's AC. Okay, got it. 1 hits out of those 2. That's a hit. That's hit 3 hits.
Even with the D4?
Yeah, the other one was so low.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to be 3 hits. equaling to... Not a lot of good rolls. 20 points of damage. That's... It's not that hard of a hit of a target, but he is currently chopping down a tree. That's going to be his turn.
Thule.
Thule's going to almost snort in his direction. She's going to use a ruin, and you start to see her body get covered in bark as her body almost gets denser.
Yeah, because we need that.
She's going to swing down on Uthiel. You've already used a reaction.
I know.
So. Natural 1. First one. Uthiel's a trained soldier. He actually rolls out of the way. Almost uses the blunt end of his sword to just quickly push whatever weight he can out of the way, since he's fought large monsters in the past. Second attack does hit, though. $25 points of damage to Uthiel. She kind of huffs in his direction. But that's Thule's turn.
My turn, top of the round.
Okay, first, you take
Oh, yeah.
7 points of fire damage.
Okay. I have to see what I can freaking do now. What does this save? You know what? I'm gonna try. I know she's within 60 feet of me because that's how banishment works, but I am gonna move up. 10, and cast Toll the Dead on Thule. Can she make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Okay. Let me look up Thule's wisdom. Okay. That's going to be a 16.
Fail. She's
Fail.
taking damage, yes?
She has taken damage.
Okay. So this is 4d12. Oh, okay. Okay. Damn. 43 points of damage.
Wait, pause. I didn't roll with advantage because she is a fawn woman.
Damn.
Doesn't matter. 43.
Of necrotic damage.
The necrotic energy surges through the faunus' woman's body. And she turns her attention to you.
Of course she does. Because why not? How's she looking?
You can see the necrotic energy has now popped up her veins a little bit, and she's not looking as mighty as she once was.
Alright, let's see if I have anything for spirit. Well, not spiritual weapon. As a bonus action. I don't think I can. Make this lady. How far is Uthiel from me?
Uthiel is...
Let me see.
Yeah, 30,
Oh, he's
35 feet.
within range. I'm gonna do a second level cure wounds. Uh, 11 points of healing.
11 points. He needed that.
That's all I can do.
Okay.
I got big bitch's attention, which is probably not gonna end well for me, but that's alright.
After Vera.
The lair.
The lair. Thule, Rolly. Thule and Rolly need to make me concepts.
Uh, 25.
Both of you succeed. Take 5 points of damage. As the lights flash once again. After the lair.
Rolly.
Roll, you're up.
Please Rolly hit something.
Kill, kill, kill! Ah! Okay, let's go. I mean, yeah, either she dies or I die. Let's do it.
Go for it.
Reckless attack. That's a 19, baby.
19.
That's a 19. Natural 19. Sorry.
She's going to use a reaction to use Runic Shield. Roll me one more die.
Like a regular attack die?
Yeah, just one more.
Uh, 17.
17. So
Plus a 10.
okay. I'm assuming. Well, regardless, it's probably not. You have to do this disadvantage, so you're taking the lesser of the two. So unfortunately, it's not a critical. But you do still hit.
I'll take it. Uh, 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage.
It is also fire damage, if that matters.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like it's affecting her anymore, but it definitely does start to burn across her white blouse and dress. She's still up, but she's bleeding now heavily, especially sort of on her faunus legs.
Alright, I'll go for a second attack.
It's like, fuck her up, Rolly, fuck her up.
I mean, cantrips are fun at higher levels. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
25 to hit.
25 hits.
Re-rolling this one because it's a 1.
There you go. Yeah.
Uh, 16 points of damage.
Alejandro is going to use his reaction to throw his arcane ward onto Tuli to reduce that by 4, so she takes 12. She's still up.
Oh boy.
That's all I can do.
Chutaza.
Jutaza is going to cast her one and only 6th level spell, and Tuli's HP goes up by 70 as she casts heal.
Yeah, I had a feeling. Fuck me. Alright.
And that's her turn.
Oh, sorry. Chutaza Alejandro is next.
Alejandro, can't cast another. What is he gonna do? He's going to cast. How far is that? A range of 120 feet. Okay, that's pretty good. I need Vera to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's not bad considering I'm not first shoot. 22.
22 hits. You see behind you.
Dex save.
Huh?
I said you said dex save.
Yeah, dex save.
Oh, lovely.
That was a 22?
Mm-hmm.
Dex save? That's pretty good. You see the water behind you starts to rise out of one of the holes and cracks. Rises up to about 30 feet as a gigantic tidal wave crashes down upon you and is about to push you down into the hole in front of you. However, you plant your shield, plant your weapon into the ground, and using all of your weight, especially the armor you're in, you skid about 5 feet, or rather say 4 feet, and you do not fall into the hole. You take 13 points of damage.
Cough to heal. Is this water?
Oh, 13, yeah, he could use a reaction.
You know what? Don't use it. I've got to wait for big bitch over here. She's gonna come hit me.
Okay. Fair. So you take 27 points. Oh, say 13. 13 points of damage.
I just asked if this is water.
This is water.
Am I no longer burning?
No, it's an arcane spell.
Damn.
Yeah, it doesn't go out because of water. It's more like your armor is continuously heating and the water itself is now bubbling around you.
Yeah.
So now the steam.
He tried to tidal wave you off, but it didn't work.
Uthiel. They're trying to burn and drown your wife, but you really need to kill that big one.
He's gonna attack twice. He really hopes this works. One's gonna miss, one's gonna hit.
D4.
Oh, no, I rolled a natural 2. That's not gonna matter.
Yeah. Unless your buff is insane.
But not bad for the damage. She takes 12 points. As he hits something hard, looks like her hoof cuts in. He then scrapes upwards, causing Thule to almost growl in pain.
Is that his turn?
That's his turn. He
Big
doesn't really have
bitch's
anything
turn.
extra. Huh?
I said big bitch's turn. Hello.
She's going to attack once on Uthiel. Hits.
Did I already use my reaction for him? I don't remember.
You just had your turn, yeah?
Yeah. So I don't think I
You
have
have your
yet.
reaction.
But she didn't. But she didn't use her reaction.
Okay.
She said she was gonna do it, but then no.
Okay. Well, reaction.
Okay, that's going to be 24 points of damage. Reduce half, take 12. Uthiel takes 12 points. She's going to bring down her axe once more. Natural 20.
Yep.
She hits the ground. It erupts underneath Uthiel as he sort of brings up his own sword to block what he can as bits of gravel and stone rocket towards both him and Rolly. But Rolly, you're kind of outside of the line of attack. As the axe itself scrapes against the floor, she swings upwards and Uthiel hits the ground and is knocked out.
Yeah, that's just me and you, Rolly, and I ain't doing so great, so...
Your bond, Vera,
Severed.
severs. However, I think because it is severed, you get some bonuses.
Oh, that I don't know about, because I haven't had it happen yet.
I'll find that out for you in a second. But who's after?
Well,
Thule.
it's me, so you may want to find it out now.
When the active creature you've chosen within your bond is reduced to 0 hit points, which he has been, you now have advantage on all attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. You gain resistance to all damage. The other ability is that you may expend some hit die if you can touch your partner. But in this case, that wouldn't really matter. Even if you brought him back, he's still out.
So I have advantage in resistance.
You have advantage and resistance to everything. The bond, I'll say that the bond doesn't sever, but the bond is now one-sided.
Yeah. Fear's just like, I am getting cooked, quite literally. I am tired. I'm gonna try and toll the dead on her again, so she's gotta make another wisdom save.
Okay. Natural 5.
Trying to chip away here.
Oh wait, she's a fawn. 15.
Still fails.
Okay.
Need to have a 19 or higher.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Ooh, very good. Didn't think that was gonna work out. These roll very weird. Okay. 37 necrotic.
She wavers. Still standing, but the energy once again crackles up her blouse up to her neck.
I don't if I can. Oh, I can do that. Problem is, that was a cantrip, and I need to find something that's
A bonus action.
Yeah. I don't think it matters if
Oh, wait.
upcast.
You take 12 points of fire damage, by the way, at the start of your turn.
Okay.
Because of, but you take, it's halved because you're resistant to everything, so you take 6.
I'm just looking. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna cast. So let me take the 6 points first before I lose my spot. I'm going to upcast spiritual weapon, so which means I added D8.
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna try and hit her.
All right, the spiritual weapon apparates.
Oh, spiritual weapon doesn't get advantage. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's just you.
Am I rolling a D12?
You are. Well, you're rolling to hit first.
No, I know. You grabbed the wrong dice. That's why I was like, why am I doing that? 25.
That hits.
2 D8 plus 1. Do I not have another D8? Oh. 11 plus 5. 16 points of damage.
She's still standing, but not looking good. You're inching her closer.
I think I just yelling at Rolly like, I'm trying here.
It really was that heal that kind of screwed everything up.
I was like, I'm trying. That'll end my turn. That's all I could do. But the lair's up next, and she's in the range.
Rolly and Julie make me con saves. She saves.
30-20.
Both of you take 5 points of force damage.
Poor cleric and bard just chop liver at this point.
Well, they're the reason why she's so large. Lair after this lair.
Rolly.
Rolly, you're up, man.
Tastes
Come on,
killer.
Rolly.
So,
Kill the
forgot about something that might have actually been very crucial in this fight. I activated Talker's Blade and used it, and Talker's Blade is active for 24 hours. And I have since struck criticals.
That's true. We'll have to count that for next time, unfortunately. So that
Okay.
could have turned the tide a little bit.
Yep, rip. Okay, alright, well, I'm gonna do what I do.
Okay.
Attack number 1 on, big thing here.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Tule.
Big bitch.
Big bit.
Big fawn.
I'm learning to not trust things with horns.
24 to hit.
She's going to use Runic
Fair.
Shield, so you have disadvantage. Roll me one more.
Yeah, that will miss.
What's the total?
It would be 9.
Does the first attack... she actually uses her hoof to kick your axe out of the way. You have a second attack.
Okay, second attack. That will be a 21.
21 hits. Strike hard.
To quote Vera, I'm trying! 19 points of damage on that one.
Rolly. How do you want to do this?
Thank God.
Is she booming out of her form or is she down?
She is going to start reducing size as she loses consciousness.
Okay, I need her to roll a strength save.
Do me a favor and Sparta kick her off the damn cliff.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's going to be a 10.
Fails.
So there's a funny thing about this. So you kick her back, because she would be one size lower. So we'll reduce her size. So you kick her 5, 10. You take her space. The ground underneath her, due to her being unconscious, crumbles. And you see the body and not a few seconds later does the ground fall underneath her and she drops into the water.
Bye.
That was for Savannah.
Oh, after Rolly is Jutaza.
Jutaza is going to... Five, 10. Place a hand on Rolly's back. $23 to hit.
That'll do it.
She's in the cast of 4th level inflict wounds.
How you doing, Rolly? Okay.
This is before we get the number, so we'll see.
Okay.
Well, Vera's not doing great. She's just constantly taking damage. So, and if it means him staying up.
Rolly, you take 31 points of necrotic energy as she almost releases her entire dwarven hand, this sort of whatever spell it had, across your back.
Did it?
Still good.
That's not good for her.
Alejandro's next.
As a free action, I'm just going to turn to her and say, "You shouldn't have did that."
I shouldn't have done that. Alejandro's next?
Yep.
How are you looking, Rolly?
I just asked him.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Five, 10, 15. He's going to grab Jutaza, use his last 4th level, and dimension door. And you can already hear them going, like huffing, puffing, looking strenuous, tired, and just biding time at this point. But that's his turn. Oh, he doesn't have a lot. Shoot.
Oh, I didn't remove Usil and Tuli, so we're back at the top of the round.
So it means Vera, you're up. You take
Oh, yeah.
you take 10 points of fire damage. Oh no, sorry, reduced to half. You take 5.
Let me see how far they are first.
They are very far. I'm assuming
Yeah,
about 75 feet.
okay. Well, I gotta move on. Not that I'm like super scared of anything at this point over here. Okay. Here.
Oh, you wouldn't be able to get to this safely
Oh shit.
because you'd be
Can I
going
go
over
and just
water.
Walk around.
I mean, what's your walk speed?
30. If I get there.
From where you're going to, you safely would be right about here.
Okay. That's fine. I'm not in Gemstone territory.
Yeah, because if you were to do that, you'd be jumping over a chasm. And have you make your roll.
I'm sure you would.
75 feet.
I'll have to go through the... Oh, I know what I can do. Who looks worse?
Who looks worse?
Yeah.
Jutaza definitely looks worse.
Well, alright. 120 feet, guiding bolt, 2nd level.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna... That should hit. 28.
28 hits.
1, 2, hold on, let's see,
2 players down from each team.
5.
Yes, 2 players down from each team, but for every one of ours, we're taking 2.
Okay, well, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. Okay. 16 points, radiant.
16 points, and she starts to glow.
Yep.
She's also looking very, very hurt right now.
I can't do anything with the...
You can move it.
Yeah, as
He
a
moves
bonus
20 feet.
action. I can move 30 feet.
Okay.
Can I just float over the water?
15, 20, 25, 30. You can float over the water, no problem.
Alright, that ends my turn.
Who's next?
Lair.
No one gets hit. No one's in range.
Rolly.
Rolly.
You like this one? I'm gonna run right up to them.
Oh, you gotta jump.
25, 30.
Rats. I thought I was.
You can use an action surge. Oh, 35, 40. Okay.
I don't have action surge.
Oh, sorry. You can use an action to dash, but you use 40 feet of movement. You are
Actually, can I do that? Let me do that.
action to dash. Yeah, you can definitely do that.
You have a bonus
I'll
action.
make my way over
have your-
here.
Bonus actually do something, so yeah.
And she has advantage, or she's glowing like a shiny.
Unfortunately-
Well, I can't dash on my bonus action, so
No.
no.
But Rolly's closed the distance in one round.
There's like y'all ain't going anywhere.
Chutaza.
Fuck. Out of first levels, out of third, just got 1/4 left. Place a hand on you again. Try it again.
Feed my rage.
Fuck. It's not gonna hit. That's a 12.
Oh,
That's the last of her 4s.
Good.
well, that's unfortunate.
You felt this already once before, and you grab her hand before she's able to fully touch you, and you throw it out as the energy lightnings outwards.
We'll also say thematically that I do that because I had to spend a turn without taking damage or getting attacked. That I lost my rage.
Mhm.
So we'll say like thematically, as she tries to do that, my rage leaves, but then I'm like,
No. Oh, fuck. Okay, who's next?
Alejandro.
He wants to get you out. Out.
I want to punch him in the face. But you know.
as a free action, I'm gonna say, you can teleport wherever you want, little man. You can't run forever.
He's gonna use... He's out of thirds too? Fuck.
Welcome to my life.
Those fun moments where you're tapped on spells, you're just like,
Yeah, he's tapped. He's very much tapped.
I don't know what spells are.
He's going to pull into his pack. First, he's going to move a little bit. Right about there. Pull into his pack. Pull what looks to be like a small blue chili pepper.
Oh, no, you don't.
Eats it. Breathes out. I need you to make me a dex save.
Danger sense.
Danger sense. Oh, yeah.
Uh, 20. That'll be a 30-20.
320. You succeed. You take 7 points. This is already halved. 7 points of ice, of cold, as a breath of cool ice.
Wait, why does it have?
What is it? What?
Oh, because
you
of
succeeded.
got it.
Because you succeeded.
So 7.
So you take 7 points. As he does a dragon's breath. Okay, he's concentrating on that. Whoa. Okay.
He's done?
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll stay here, actually. No, fuck that. He doesn't trust Rolly at all. It's his turn.
I just realized I have advantage on everything. Is that on attacks too?
Attacks, yes.
Huh. But then this doesn't matter. Okay. I'm assuming he's within 120 feet. I mean, not that I can.
There, yeah.
Yeah, he's within 120 feet.
Okay. Same thing. Guiding bolt. Second level. So
Go
that's
for
all
it.
I can cast it at. First, Alright. Oh, I think I'm natural fucking 20 on one of these bitches. Where's that dice? I'm holding it, Jesus Christ. Okay. Not a natural 20, but 22
It hits.
on Green Boy.
On Green Boy.
Tired of that little wimp.
Already cursing him. Jesus.
Yes. My bear don't like him, and I didn't like him either.
He's, how you say, going to learn today.
21 points of radiant, and he also has glowing.
This is the first time he actually seems fairly damaged, and he is now glowing.
Is the other one still glowing?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is. They're both glowing.
No one's hit her yet.
After Alejandro, who's next?
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Bonus action. I'm going to move this.
Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can get there.
Yep.
You can attack again.
Get it.
This is not advantage.
I know. Also 22.
Oh no, my squishy wizard.
2d8, because it was upcasted, plus not there. Not great, but I will take it. 9 plus 5.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. He's already looking halfway hurty.
Lair is up next.
No one's there, I believe, in line, so nothing happens with the lair.
Rolly, both your targets have advantage. Your turn.
Okay. Double advantage. I'm gonna activate what do you call it? Reckless attack.
Okay. So that means the first... you don't get a double advantage, but you do have advantage on this one and the next one.
But if they take it away from me, I have two.
That's true. That is 100% true.
I think that was
Alright, going for
Bomb
one.
Lady.
I gotta look at Drutaza. How's she looking?
25 to hit.
Rolly, how do you want to do this one?
Hit her hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing with the fawn woman, except this time I'm just gonna knock her straight into the ground.
Almost like a hammer to a nail. She crumbles and drops unconscious.
As soon as that happens, I face to turn the wizard, or I turn to face the wizard. I can't English.
That's just one attack. You can still move and do another one. And you still have... He is shining like a bright beacon.
Do it again.
Do it again. Natural 19 or 20? Oh, boy. He has an amount here. Because, again, he's still pretty fresh. He only has half his health. But let's see if you can hit that. It's pretty high.
Well, in any case, there's two different things that are going to happen. First of all, we're finally going to activate Talker's Blade. Second off, he's going to do the strength check.
Got it. All right.
Let's do the damage first.
Fails the strength check. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, let me remove Jataza. Forgot.
This is the guy that said hello to you and introduced himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably he's last.
Mm-hmm.
Not my fault. He made the bitch big. She killed my bear. She knocked my husband out. He gonna die.
39 points of damage.
See if I could show you. I'm not sure if this will come across.
Can't see.
He has 38 hit points.
Oh.
Eh.
And he's out of his
I
lucky
just-
horn.
I just barely got there.
Barely got there. Jutaza knocks down like a hammer to a nail. How do you take...
You mean Alejandro?
Or Alejandro. No, that was Jutaza. He knocked him like a
okay.
nail. You rush over to this guy, swinging your axe. What do you do?
Same deal, but I go harder on this one. That was for Uthiel.
You just hear in a winded background. Thank you. As she is still like burning alive.
Oh, that drops.
Oh, thank God.
There is a calm silence that come across as you all. As you wait a second, both Vera and Rolly, as finally you hear like explosions happening around you as the
Is it war? We're going to war next?
Are we being invaded?
the amethyst around you, the crystals, start to release energy no longer towards each other, but in the sky. And as they reach a certain peak, a beautiful display of purple and pink, as a celebratory firework display starts to erupt, and you can hear amplified due to some magical means through the actual cavern. And we have our winners! The Griffins!
For fuck's sake. I think I just claps on the floor.
I put the axe like, pooh. Oh god.
Just gonna lay here for a minute.
Through one of the major in the center of the arena, one of the larger amethyst crystals splits half open, and the same white light that you step through, almost like a portal, appears, and outsteps the golden and silver adorned form of Ironside. He goes, "My friends, congratulations for winning the bouts of champions. You and your team put up a beautiful fight. Incredible. Absolutely incredible." And Rolly, kind of a hush in tone, "Had high hopes. Happy they paid off. Truly, truly. What is your name, dear?"
Oh, on the floor.
Yeah.
Is that you, God?
You flatter me.
Oh, no, that ain't him. Vera.
Reaches down a hand to pick you up. He claps his hands, and Savannah, you were not unconscious to a point. You were just exhausted. You were back, looking up at the arena, floating in the water, just like too tired to swim at this moment. And you're just sort of relaxing in this kind of nice pool. It is crystal clear waters. It's warm. It's like tropical. It's comforting.
Like a hot spring or something?
Somewhat. And the ground underneath you could feel like the water pulsating and moving. And the water shoots you up in this almost solid, like an elevator-like manner as the water almost becomes a bit solid enough where you can put your hands down and pick yourself up. You look to your right and left, sort of like, what the fuck's happening? You see Uthiel some feet away, almost being pushed in the same direction as you both are gently placed down back into the arena, exhausted, tired. For this particular point, you would have 1 HP.
Oh no, not again. I was enjoying that.
Uthiel and Savannah join the two, both Vera and Rolly, on top of the arena as he gathers you all and goes, "To our winners, you win the grand prize of 40,000 gold pieces. Congratulations!" You can now see that around you that the bleachers and the arenas now have tired, bloodied, bruised, maybe ego bruised other combatants of over 30 other people. Some of them you've fought are now like congratulating you and you know, being gracious losers. Some of them really excited. You see Vox up on the side going, yeah, like almost because she's made an acquaintance with you, Savannah. Excited to see it. Some other people salty. But Ironside holds up all of your hands up and goes, "To our winners!" Whips his hand, raises it, and almost like a transmutation spell starts to affect. A small chest lands in front of you all. The actual motion of it landing causes the chest door to open, the top, and you just see gold. Countless amount of gold.
Savannah, there's a ton of gold here. You're missing out.
Well, she's like, you're
right here.
Yeah, she's there. He raised all of your hands. But he looks to you and goes, "Now, it would not be courteous as a host to have you carry such a gracious winning in such a large package." He kind of looks over to you, Savannah, and goes, "Do not put this in that," and points to your pack. It would cause very bad stuff.
Maybe don't hand it to that one.
And he grabs the chest as it starts to shrink into what looks to be a pocket size thing, and goes, This will hold only the winnings, and you may pull from it. Once you've pulled all the gold out of it, the chest will crumble. But something easier to take around on your trip. Holds it up for someone to take it.
Thank God. Really, you take it.
That gives us rolling. So you may mark that you have 40,000 gold.
I forgot about the money. I was too focused on getting my butt handed to me.
He
Honestly, I did too.
clasps his golden and silvered hands and turns to you all and goes, "You all fought bravely, astutely, and I am quite amazed by the way you've handled yourselves. Even in the face of loss and falling over, you provided your team with boons, saved them countless times, and I am quite pleased. This was a great show, and this is exactly what I wanted in terms of this bout of champions. Could not be happier for the team that won." And his voice now starts to echo as he starts to address the crowd. "Our champions have won the bout of champions. And now, dear friends, you now have the opportunity to either challenge myself on a 1-on-4 duel, or you may challenge my kin on a 2-on-4. This is for pride. You do not have to do this if you do not wish to. I do wish to warn you that neither me nor my son or daughter have lost. Not once. However, if you were to win, you'll be granted a choice of a plethora of unique and powerful magical items. What say you, champions?"
I tap Rolly.
Give us a moment. 1 second while I convene with my party.
Of course. He turns away and starts to address the crowd in terms of dispersing them, telling them to relax and recover.
And I'm gonna ask the party what they wish to do.
This is not to the death, right? Just so we're clear.
I don't think it's to the death. I think it's just more entertainment.
It was like this, but we're probably gonna be fighting the hardest thing we've ever fought.
I don't know. Lich is still up there, and she still keeps coming. At least I think when he dies, he actually dies. Anyway.
Well, one of the hardest fights.
I mean, if we do it, are we doing him or the kids?
Experience-wise, I think he has the most of it. But that's up to you, Rolly, I think.
I honestly,
I'm not doing it alone.
No, true. But I feel like this is your choice, because to us, it's not our pride, it's for you.
Do you think you can do it, Rolly?
I think if we work together, we might stand a chance.
All right.
You guys have proven yourselves far beyond my expectations. Especially you, Savannah. Not gonna lie, it was very murky at first. But man, you've come into your own, and I am especially proud of you.
Gee, thanks, Rolly.
You're not afraid of water anymore, that's great!
Especially when it's nice and warm, like the bath was, I guess.
Are we gonna rest?
Yeah, that's another
Oh, yeah.
question. Are we gonna?
I thought
Are we gonna rest?
He kind of finished talking to the crowd and he sort of sees you having a hand up and he goes, "Yes."
And it's also not to the death.
No, you do. You will be healed, and it is not to the death. No killing here.
Had to ask.
Oh, of course. Same rules apply. However, there will not be an arena out option.
Oh, it's just whoever goes down?
Exactly.
Are we gonna have the same crystals?
Oh no.
Oh.
I have a chosen arena.
Huh. I mean, that changes up strategy for me, but...
Does it matter? Do you all have chosen arenas if we pick one of you? Or is it all the same
It's
place?
the same one. It's where me and my kin train ourselves.
I like that.
Not a lot of folk are able to see our training grounds.
This would be a first.
He seems, and I move him back over, stoic and like the hard choice. His son seems like the choice you would do if you really want him to shut up. And his daughter seems less annoying, so I feel like she'd be last to pick unless like you really want to do that.
I mean, Ego says go for the son because I kind of, like you said, want to shut him up. But I mean, if we're here,
If it's pride, you go for
side is
yeah.
the one we do, right? Like that's the one everybody wants to see, right? Rolly?
Uthiel?
From what I've eaten, you always go after the bigger fish.
What kind of fish?
I think it was a crab. What was it?
It was a king crab.
King crab.
It was the biggest one, so good job.
Ooh.
Food after this, guys? Food after this?
Oh,
I hope so.
oh, absolutely.
Another question: do we eat after this?
Of course. I'd be happy to treat you to whatever you feel what you need for nourishment.
All right. Thumbs up. Wait,
You are my guests.
where are we sleeping?
Oh.
I think it's you, by the way, but I'm gonna let the big man.
I do have to mention that you will be healed, not rested. I do have, and he sort of reaches into a pack and he pulls out what looks to be a silver platter that almost appears out of a bag with about 8 potions, and he sort of takes 4 away, leaving only 4. These have a bit of starlight in them.
Wait,
These will grant you to full peak, including those who cast spells.
okay, I was gonna say because I'm done. Then I'm go home.
I'm gonna say, hearing what my party has to say, you know, it wouldn't be becoming of the greatest gladiator to have a shot at the prize and settle for second best.
No offense.
No offense.
I understand your meaning. And Rolleaf, coming from you, I wouldn't expect any less. He holds out the potions of long rests, if you wish to take them.
Yeah.
Mithiel takes it. Doesn't taste like anything. Strangely enough, it feels almost airy. But all of you have the immediate effects of a long rest. So you may mark that on your sheet.
Thank God.
Ironside then says, "So you wish to face me? Well,
I don't know about wish, but you know.
then I would recommend steady your feet." As he reaches up to the sky, and you look at the opening where all the water has been flowing down into the arena. He doesn't even touch, almost like he's reaching out to the horizon, like have you done as a kid where you've like, I could squish the moon. He does that, and the opening closes as he moves his fingers. Everyone has sort of dispersed at this moment, not to witness the final fight. He looks to the ground and puts his hand down, and the ground itself drops. You start to feel that weightless feeling of the ground underneath you swell up as pieces of the rock that you are standing on start to jettison off, and the rock and the stadium itself hits the water underneath, and the water starts to drain quickly. You start to see the ground itself sink further lower, and you find yourself what looks to be in a 80-high-foot trench with beautiful pillars of green grass and jungle leaves with amethyst crystals sticking out that aren't as large as the ones you've seen that release energy. Ponds that still have a lot of the flourishing fish around you, and what looks to be almost like a dual spiral space that leads upwards to out of the arena. He stands at the very top as the ground you're standing on drops with a large thud, and you have found yourself in the middle. Allow me to place you in the arena.
Ugh. I'll be back. I gotta go get baby.
Okay. You want to do a baby break?
Yeah, that's what I told you.
Okay. We're going to do a quick baby break. We might have just a closing narration of this because we're about to hit 3 hours, I believe. And then, well, we'll see. See how you guys do. Be back. Hello, everyone, and we're back from our little baby break. Hey, who's awake? Anyways, so the arena has shown itself to you guys as the entire hundreds and hundreds of feet arena itself crumbles and drops into the ground itself, making this 80-foot tall chasm with flowing waterfalls now dripping in from the somewhat drained river that you were all floating, at least for Savannah and Uthiel were floating in. Bits of amethyst crystal jettisoning out of the ground itself, beautiful green lush grass flooding the scape itself, smaller amethyst crystals piercing the ground as a what looks to be like a raised platform with stairs starts to reveal itself from the underwater that was underwater, now outside. The top now closed due to Ironside's will closing it from the top.
Mike, you may want to watch him because when he hits your desk, he's moving your camera.
Understood.
And you can visibly see it do this.
I can't stop that. Anyways, do you want to go on the mat?
You can give him to me if you don't want to hold him.
I got him. If that becomes a problem. Anyways, you have all taken the potion of long rests. You almost feel that immediacy of your either the spell will that you have coming back. You feel like time has almost passed in this short moment as you feel like relaxed, rejuvenated, feeling better. It's almost like you just got the best coffee in the world and now you're feeling great. However, you still are mentally a bit exhausted, as
Rightfully so.
The fight of the battle royale just was almost maybe about 30 minutes ago. You know, as this whole showcase of the arena happened, took some time, the discussion between you and Ironside and yourselves. So it's not like, you know, you guys are at a super 100%. It's just mentally you guys might be a little tired. But he stands upon the raised platforms as you guys are down below. He goes, "Friends, champions, the champion of champions, welcome. Welcome to myself and my kin's training arena. This is where we practice and hone our skills, and not everyone sees this. Very few do. It is our own little oasis within the jungle and mountainside. You have chosen to bout me. Though I am boastful, there is a reason for that. I have yet to lose a match. And I only welcome the challenge. Is there anything you'd like to finally say to me before we begin the match?"
Just look at Rolly.
Excellent.
I'd say good luck, but no.
Good luck yourself. Everyone roll initiative.
I have a question,
Yes.
and maybe it's more of an inward question, but like, has anybody ever seen Ironside actually fight? Or it's just tale of like he never wins? I mean, never loses, sorry.
I don't think... Rolly, I don't think you've seen Ironside fight. You've just heard her tales that this guy never loses. I mean, I could say everyone else roll me a history check.
I'm just curious, because I'm like...
Rolly, you can roll him history check as well.
If no one's ever fought him.
Rolly got an
I
18?
know nothing.
History?
History.
Oh, I actually don't have crappy history. 19?
19. You've heard... I mean, you yourself, Vera, have never really seen Ironside fight. However, and Rolly with an 18 history, you've never really seen Ironside fight, but it's only been stories. People have accounted that they may have seen him fight, but then again, it's all hearsay. You yourself have never experienced it.
Okay.
So let's go down the row. So Rolly, you got a 18 for initiative. Savannah, what'd you get?
For initiative, I got a 7.
7. 7 for Savannah. And Vera?
18, but I think Rolly goes first because I have no dex modifier.
And then let me roll for Uthiel. No, I'll roll the big die because I have everything else away. Totally fine. You got worse than Savannah. You got a 6.
I told you big ones roll like crap. Should have let Caleb roll it. When he rolled a natural 20.
Interesting.
Oh, if I bamf out, is it an action to bamf out Lila? Yeah, huh?
Yes, it is.
I'll wait.
Also, because Lila, even though it's been a long rest, you still need to spend time to.
Oh, right.
It's a ritual to get
Yeah.
out. Lila.
Never mind.
So,
Poor bear.
all of that in mind, we will begin with our initiative at the top of the round with Rolly leading the charge somewhat. And we'll discuss that further along. But this is where we're going to end the match, end this here, or end the session. We'll begin off with the fight against Ironside. So until then, see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.